behave at a party? Shai is back now with tips on how to keep the fun going. We need to talk about some etiquette.
Yeah, so first of all, I'm really glad that all you guys arrived on time. I appreciate that.
No problem. We read the invitation.
Read the invitation, of
Yes.
course. That's an important thing. Oh, wait. I think on my last guest. Hi.
Hi, I couldn't get a sitter, but I brought a gift.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
And who's this?
This is Bambino.
Oh, Bambino. Why don't you have a seat?
Oh,
you brought your dog, too.
She's pretty, though.
Thanks for the gift. Thanks for the gift.
So
Thanks for all the
Shai,
gifts.
Karen's here, but she brought her friends with her.
Yes.
Baby and the dog.
So
what do you think about that?
I mean, what would you guys do? Are you okay with bringing a dog or an added guest?
Oh, they're welcome as long as I know ahead.
Okay.
And, you know, it's not an adult-type party that maybe a baby shouldn't be at, or a dog's always welcome. I can't help it.
Listen, you have to tell me ahead of time because what if I have guests? I have people in my family that are deathly afraid of dogs.
Okay.
So I even have to check my own dog when certain people come to my house. So I need to know ahead of time.
Good one.
And then the baby, it really depends on the party. I was one of those people that was like, bring your baby to my wedding. I had no problem with it, but it depends on the event.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do you think?
I think also how fussy your baby is. If you know your baby's going to be, and then you can't enjoy. She's so
well behaved.
So this is the perfect baby to bring to a party. But if I can't enjoy because my baby's fussing and everything, then why bring my baby?
It's a different kind of energy, right?
Yeah.
Because you're focused on the baby. What do you think, Shai?
So if you ask, absolutely, and the host says it's okay, absolutely. One of the things that I like to offer my guests sometimes is if you have a nanny or you have somebody who's able to sit with the baby, feel free to bring the baby. We can put them in the bedroom. We can do whatever.
Smart.
At least so that they're there.
Yeah.
Dogs, absolutely. Bring all your dogs to my house. I love it. Love it.
Okay, we put it out on Twitter, actually. We asked people what they thought about this. Is it okay to bring a guest to a party without asking the host? And 3% of you said yes. 97% of you said no. It's just a nice thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about where we're sitting at the table. Because sometimes you show up to events and there are place cards on the table and your name is, so you know exactly where to sit.
Yep.
What do we think of this? Do we like the place cards?
I'm time and place with place cards because place cards can be good if you know many people don't know each other or it's like a half and half scenario. It's good to try and mingle people so they're forced to talk to other people.
Yes.
But if it's family, well, family, I don't know about you guys, but my family has our seat.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it wasn't on purpose. It was just every Christmas I sit in the same chair.
This is
that's
what we
just
do.
kind of when someone new comes to the family and you get a new chair.
You get the bad position.
You gotta work your way.
Rules that you
Kids'
follow?
table.
Yeah, totally.
Is there a rule that you follow?
You know, sometimes it is nice to mix people up because often we end up speaking to the people that we know best, and you don't necessarily have an opportunity. So, you know, if you want to kind of mix up the dinner party, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'd say 80% of the time I'm happy there's a place card.
Yeah.
Because I am not going to go sit with someone I don't know.
True.
And it's led to some of the most interesting conversations I've had at a dinner party because I was forced to sit between two people I did not know.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Shai?
So I think absolutely place cards are great, especially for those events that you don't know, everybody doesn't know everybody else. But the one seat, guys, that is off limit is the head of the table. So that should always be for the host. You know, you don't know 3 faux pas tonight. Head of the table. Head of the table. That's safe for the host.
So we both know that Shona and I arrived early for the party. We were on time for the party. But I want to talk about that actually. Should you arrive early on time or 15 minutes after the time stated on the invitation? What do you do?
15. I don't, like, if it's at 8, I don't arrive at 7:59 or 8. It would be 15 minutes after.
At least 10
I just feel
minutes
like I want to
after.
give them grace, you know, a little bit of like.
That breathing space. Because you've been rushing around all day getting things ready, and sometimes it's just nice to be like, now I'm waiting for my guests.
What's okay?
So 15 to 20 minutes after the invite is okay, but the thing to keep in mind, guys, is especially if it's a dinner party, food is coming out prepared at certain times. So if it needs to be served hot, you want to make sure you're not getting there an hour and a half after when it's cold.
Yes.
So 15 to 20 minutes is acceptable.
Yes. Hour and a half, that's atrocious.
Don't even
go.
Don't come.
Don't even.
The dog gets your food.
Right? Okay,
Exactly
what if I cannot have dairy? I cannot have, like, should the guest tell the host ahead of time about food restrictions and allergies? I would say yes, but you have to do it in a way that is polite and not bossy. What do you think? Don't say anything?
I'm wishy-washy because as as the host,
Yeah.
would love to know that information. One, I really sincerely want to know that information.
Yeah.
But I have been guilty of not sharing that information when it came to myself as a
Yeah.
guest. So
Do you just eat around it then?
Yeah, I just deal with it.
Okay.
You eat around it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Same. I would like to know, but what I tend to do regardless is that I tend to do more buffet style, and I make sure there's something for everybody. So there's
Good.
stuff that's
Yeah.
gluten
Yeah.
free, dairy free,
Yeah.
veggie dishes, so that way people can help themselves. And if they want more, they go up and get more, and I like that.
Yeah,
What should we do?
yeah, that's good.
So when you send out your invitation, you want to say any food restrictions, just let us know. And then you want to plan far enough in advance.
Okay.
But if your food restriction is, today I'm not doing gluten, that's not a food restriction.
Yes.
That's not a food restriction. So,
Yes,
you know,
I
it's got to be a real
totally-
thing.
Yeah, not just a
Okay.
fair
Yeah.
weather.
Here's another one for you guys. Is it okay to start doing the dishes while the guests are there? Oh, you know what? First, let's deal with the fact that Shona's on her phone right now.
Okay.
What?
She got a text. Is
That's
she about
usually
to
me.
answer that text?
Okay, so here's the thing. Answering
Honest
texts,
answer.
I do it all the time. You know this. You all know this.
That's why
They're
I call
laughing at me
them
because they know this. They know this. All the time. But, however, if you're taking a picture with everybody included, yes.
Yeah.
Work, no.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, no.
Okay, let's talk about
Yeah.
doing the dishes.
Yes.
Some people are like that, and you're still in their house and they're starting to clean. I don't know if that's okay.
What do you think?
You know, ideally, you want to spend the time with your guests.
Yeah.
If there's a few people left and there may be some really good friends who are sitting drinking wine, I might start cleaning up and still chatting with them.
Right.
If all my guests are still there, I'm going to be with my guests and sitting with my guests.
Full
Yeah.
party stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's look at the Twitter poll results for this. According to Twitter, 44% of you said yes, it's okay to start doing the dishes while the guests are still there. 56% said no, it's not okay, and I'm with you. If it's starting to peter out and it's just like the few really close people,
Yeah.
you can have at it.
Yeah.
And they might as well help.
You might as well. Get in there.
Yeah.
My friends, my core friends, will
Yeah.
start doing the dishes before I do,
That's
right?
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say you're having some fun and
Oh, no.
there's a spill.
My baby did it. Bad baby, bad baby.
3 strikes, you're out. Okay, if someone spills something, what are you supposed to do? Do you start cleaning it right away? Do you leave it? What do
Yeah.
you do, Shones?
Clean it right away.
Clean it right away because
Yeah.
you can't handle it.
No, well, yes, I can't handle it. But it could make it worse
I
by
can't
people
hear
walking
you.
on it, and it makes people feel bad.
Shai, is this what you would do?
Actually, you know, if you have something that's small like this, like a Hoover that is small, compact, easy to use,
Yeah.
this is actually okay. If you're pulling out one of those huge, cumbersome things, then no, it makes everybody feel uncomfortable.
It's like strapped to your back.
Exactly. But this is super easy to use, and what this has is it actually has a lithium battery on it, so this goes between the different Hoover appliances, makes it super easy to use, and it's kind of discreet. I can still actually vacuum.
Yes.
And with
Yeah,
all
you
the-
can, yeah.
I can hear you guys. and I've
Totally.
done it before,
Yeah.
right?
So you're going to do it quickly, you're going to do it discreetly, you're going to
Exactly.
get a vacuum that matches your jacket.